Move on to our public hearings. We have two of them this evening. The first public hearing is the Bay Street residential real estate signs, Christie Avenue, Brunswig Lane, and Ohlone Way. Murrow?
Okay, these are 4 real estate temporary signs that the applicant wants put on for till the residential development on buildings C and D get built and sold. And essentially, we've got this sign, which is, oops, not this. This signage, you probably already see it. It was approved under a minor design review permit, which our zoning code allows such temporary signs to be approved administratively as long as they are up there for only 45 days. Anything longer than that requires a planning commission review, and that's why it's here in front of you. So this sign is already up there. It's about 20 feet by 16 feet, north face of building D. And let's see. Some signs here. Okay, this is the second sign. It's on the south face of building B, and there will be 2 more signs between buildings C and D, and they're pretty straightforward. They read well, and they're going to be up there till the last residential unit in buildings C and D is issued a certificate of occupancy, so probably another year or so. So if there are any questions, I'll be happy to answer. The applicant is here, in case you need to ask any questions from him.
Any questions? No. Okay, let's open the public hearing. Anyone wish to speak on this item? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing.
Move approval.
I was looking at condition 1A2, which terminates the signage being up, and I was wondering if we could have a date certain that they go away instead of having a nebulous whenever C and D are sold type of date. And wondering if the applicant would be happy with a year or...
A year should be fine, quite honestly. Our incentive is to sell and close.
You need to come up to the microphone and identify yourself, please.
My name is Ken Bush with Regis Homes. We're the development manager for McFarland Partners, who's the owner of C&D. Our goal is to sell and close the units out as quickly as possible. And sales have been going great, but there's going to be a lag time between the delivery of the last unit, and we'd like to keep the signs up until the last unit's actually delivered and someone moves in, because there's kind of a little bit of a difference between selling and closing it. And our incentive is to close the units as quickly as possible.
Right.
We probably have more of an incentive to do that than
Yes, you do.
you have to take them down.
So you
Okay.
would not object to occupancy for the last unit? All signs should be removed prior to the issuance of certificate of occupancy for the last unit in building C and D, or 1 year from approval, whichever of this permit, whichever occurs first.
Yeah, I'd like to, if we could, change it to the closing of the last unit, because if the building is delivered and something happens in the market, there's the potential that people will cancel. And I'm just looking at a worst case for me.
Well, you got a year.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, whichever occurs. But is it first or last? Whichever occurs first?
Whichever occurs first.
Occurs
First.
first, right.
So
Right.
if the,
If you sell all the units out within a year... then you
I'm
take-
differentiating between certificate of occupancy and closing.
Right.
Oh,
So let's give them to the end of next year, December 31st.
I mean, no, we should be done by August. If we're not done,
Okay.
I would ask to be able to come back and talk to you.
All right, then
and
a year is fine.
I'd be able to
I
explain
just
things.
don't want a nebulous...
I agree.
No, and that's fine, as long as I can come back and talk to you guys at that
Right,
point.
you can.
Okay. And if we make it to closing of the last unit as opposed to certificate of occupancy.
closing.
Thank you.
What does closing mean?
And I would second
Yeah.
with that correction.
Okay, I'll revise my motion to change that to the instead of occupancy, certificate of occupancy, the closing of the escrow.
So that condition now reads, all signs shall be removed prior to the issue, no, prior to the closing of the last unit in buildings C and D, or 1 year from approval, whichever occurs first.
Yes.
Okay. Did we have a second?
Yes, I
Yeah,
second.
Paul seconded it.
Yeah, should we have a roll?
Commissioner Germain?
Aye.
Commissioner Kane?
Aye.
Commissioner Martin?
Aye.
Commissioner Owens?
Aye.
Commissioner Troiting?
Aye.
Vice Chair Lutz?
Aye.
Chair Jeffrey?
Aye.
7 ayes. Application is approved.
Okay, our